Alright, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to start with the styling of Blogify. And to be honest, I don't even know how we're going to style it ourselves, but we'll move along and we'll see what looks good and what does not look good. Right. So, okay, let's start. And I do have my Blogify running here, and it's obviously at the same state as it was before we started, right? And we'll start our styling with the homepage. I also have my node monitoring, my Mongo running, of course. So, all right. So the most of the styling that we're going to do is from Bootstrap, right? Apart from just a couple of things, but all the other styling that we're going to do is from Bootstrap, right? So great. So in the header, first of all, we'll see if we have included Bootstrap. I don't actually remember, right? So I'll do ls, right? And I'll do ls, I'll do gurm views slash partial slash header.ts. Okay, so I have Bootstrap here. So let's do that simply, right? And what I'll do in the home.ejs, first of all, I'll change this. This is the home page to welcome to Blogify, right? Excellent. And the next thing that we're going to do down here is paragraph. Share yourself. Share your thoughts. That does not look good. We'll let that be for now. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make a lot of divs because, of course, this is Bootstrap. So let's see if the shortcut works here. No, it does not. So we'll have to do div and then class. I want to have a jumbotron up here, right? And I'll remove these lines and I'll move the div after this. Alright, so this is now inside a jumbotron. If I refresh, I see this moves inside a jumbotron. Great. And the next thing that we can do is we can add a couple of classes here. So first of all, I'll do deflex. This we are using the flexbox utilities, if you remember, which was justify content for horizontal and align items for vertical. Justify content center, align items center. And if I refresh now, I see this has moved to the center, right? Excellent. And now I can. All right, so that's pretty good for now. We do have to add a lot of things, right? So we'll keep on moving. So actually, the thing where we'll add separate styles to separate pages, that will leave for later. Currently, we'll just add the custom bootstrap style, and not for a lot later, right? First, we'll add bootstrap styles to all of them, and then we'll add the custom styles, right? So for now, let's just stick with this. The next thing I'm going to use is a container down here. And everything I have, I'll move inside the container. So now if I'm on home.ejs, right? So I'll do this, and I see everything has moved inside a container. Now using a UL is obviously not a very good option, right? So the way I want to print this out on the home page is through something known as a bootstrap card. So I'll do www.getbootstrap.com. I'll go to the documentation and I'll search for card. Right? So this is basically what a card is, and it's like pre-made for us, right? So what we can do is we can copy this and we can paste this first, right? And the styling and the thing has gone really weird. We'll just fix that. Is that fine now? Okay, it does seem fine. So now we have a card. First of all, I'll remove the style. I don't like the style by Bootstrap. So image we can leave as it is for now because we are not taking any image. So I'll let it be dot dot dot, right? All right. Or we could like take some sample image and put it somewhere so we can get the actual look of what this will look like. All right. So I'll go to one splash. I'll take some random photo from here, right? Let's just take this one. Copied link address, and the image source will be this. Excellent. So now if I first refresh the page, I can expect to see something really bad. And this does not work. I don't know how that's happening. Alright, so I think I did something wrong there. Alright, so of course this is not a really good looking card yet, and this is not how we want it to be. However, this does look a little good, but this is not what we were aiming for, right? So what I'm aiming to do here right now is, first of all, I'll make this card relating to our content, right? So we want to have a card. That's great. I'll cut all of this, and what I'm going to do now is, instead of the UL and instead of having LIs, I'll remove all of I'll let this stay, right? I'll let all of this stay, right? So this will not be an LI, that's for sure. Now let's paste in the card, right? And we'll indent the card properly. So first off, this card title needs to be this, right? This thing right here. So I'll copy this and I'll paste that in. And the paragraph needs to be the item.content. Excellent. So I'll now move this back. Great. And now I can remove this H3 with the UL. Alright, so now if I refresh the page, I should have something which looks something like this. My first post, this is my first post, go somewhere. My second post, this is my second post, go somewhere. Excellent. So, alright, and let's just add this same link. Where is it? This href. To here, to right. And if I refresh now, it does look the same, but I can click on this button to open that. And I can click on this button to open that. Plus, we also have this setup. Excellent. And one more thing we can do, we can change this text from go somewhere to read more. And I think I'd probably like this to be just btn and then the btn small. And it would be read more triple dot. No, it does not look really good. Let's let it stay btn primary for now. And if that's a button, then it will not be triple dot. All right, so the content is great now, but of course the styling is still not really good. Let's do that. So the way we can actually make this styling much better is that we can move all of this inside a grid, right? A grid will help us do this really well. So I'll make a div. We already have the container, so I don't need to worry about that, which will be class equals row, and then all of this goes inside the row, right? And all of them will have a class of column above them. So now this should look much better, right? And it does. It like splits the space between these two really well. And I don't actually want to keep it equal. I want to have 3 on a line, right? So let's do that. I'll do column 3, 4 for now. We'll change this to be responsive in just a moment. And now it looks much better, right? We can have 3 posts here. And let's just first add a few more posts so we can have something to look at. Add post. Add post. And I'll add just one more. So now I'll visit my page yet again. And you can see I have a good show page right here, right? Great. And we do need some like margin down here. So we'll add that later, don't worry about that. Or we could do that now because we'll give some inline styles because anyway, margin bottom, let's say 10 pixels. I didn't need to add this to the row. That's what I was thinking. So the column 4 will have this property. And you see we get a nice margin below them. So great. We have added a decent enough show page for now. This will look much better when we'll add the nav bar and we'll put a nice custom background to this, right? So yeah, so we have now like basically styled our whole thing, and we could like add the nav bar in here and the custom image like I said, and then this would look even better, right? The one thing that I'll do though is when we are applying the custom styles, I'll also give this a box shadow kind of thing that I like, and then this will look even better. So now we're halfway through the styling of this home page, and then we'll continue later because this video is getting too long. And yeah, so that's basically it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.